Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. I'm your Game Master Hiravias. Last we left off, I was more or less just passing time, trying to get one of these events to go away, and then another dude comes in, and it's a drunkard.
The stones and the spirits in this place have begun to heal.
Yes, thank you. Scaffold the drunkard. I request an audience with you at the stronghold. Look inebriated, he wanders into the stronghold grounds. He is asking for help. Because of course. And this is yet to go away. Paladin stirred, which I neglected to. Since the end of the Saints' War, dire woodens have gathered at Yvonne Dweir Bridge to commemorate the sacrifice of the dozen who gave their lives to defeat Saint Waidwin. It has become customary for priests of Magran leading the processional to sing a dirge to the end of the ceremony. This year, when the priest attempted to sing the dirge, his tongue swelled in his throat, and he died painfully before the assembled crowd. When another priest attempted to sing the dirge a month later, he suffered the same fate. Some believe the gods are to blame for the priest's death. Others suspect vengeful sirens. Whomever it is to blame, the priesthood of Magran and the soldiers of the Godhammer Citadel want them brought to justice. Of course they want to brought to justice. But I got Aloth on that. Aloth. Alright, let's deal with this drunkard. I know I'm supposed to be doing other things while all this shit is going on too, but man, can't keep on throwing freaking more quests at me, game. I've been into them at some point, right? Right? I got 1, 2, 3 more things that need crafting, and this place is done. Let's go. Woodland Trails. Hey, I need a second of your time. Oh, this ought to be good. Hello? Greetings, Lord Talos Windblade. I was hoping to talk to you. I'm in a spot of trouble. Man's breath stinks of ale. Well, let's hear it. Pardon me. Thing is, I've worked up a few debts in Direford and a few other places. More than a few. I haven't got a coin, my lord. I'll pay off if I could. I was thinking, maybe you know of someone looking to hire on or something. I'm willing to work. Don't worry, I can settle this. Jesus! Why should I trouble myself with a shiftless vagabond? I didn't mean to, my lord. I thought, forgive me. The dozens, positive too. I don't have that. That's a lot of coin, man. Eyes wide and sure is God's help you, my lord. It'll set off to Ener's Resty about paying out what I owe. Won't they be surprised? That man comes back, having spent my coin, and still terribly inebriated. I'm cutting his head off. I can only have so much mercy. Alright. So what I want to do is just kill a little bit of time. Get Idir back in my party, because I like Idir. Yeah, was there anything else for the other ones to talk to?
The spirits in this place have begun to heal.
Yes, thank you, grieving mother. I noticed. She's got nothing to say.
As a peripatetic loner, I'm not privy to the latest news, but the Hollowborn Children is a tale that has reached even my reclusive ears. Or rather, ear.
What are your thoughts on the Hollowborn?
Anytime a life is separated from its soul, I wanted to pretend it was just a rumor when I first heard of it. In my youth, I cursed the Darewoods for being ignorant to spoilers that breed out of control. But soulless babies? What heartless gods would inflict that kind of tragedy? No parent or child deserves to be a part of that horror.
What do the Glenfathan druids think of all this plight?
It's been a long time since I've spoken with my circle. They'd probably tell you what I'd tell you. This plight was most certainly the consequence of someone trespassing into Nguithan places, not meant for folk. I mean, what else other than the gods could inflict punishment of such impressive scale? Need something?
Wait, what? Hold up. I don't wanna do these wrong, so. Okay. Tell me about yourself.
My second favorite subject. What would you like to know?
Druids are known for changing into animals. What sort of creatures can you become? He takes a half step backwards as you ask the question. All sorts of things, he says quietly with a long, uncomfortable gaze. Hiravias stares at you blankly, arms folded. Let's discuss something else. That's an unusually terse response from you. What are you holding back?
It's a long story, and I haven't really told it before to an outsider, so bear with me. I struggled with spirit shifting, the final rite of passage in my druidic training. I prayed to Galawain for insight and, in the style of seekers of old, went to the forest, alone, to ask for guidance. Then I got my answer, an answer at least, in the form of a vibrantly colored Stelgar that pounced from the underbrush and made a salient demonstration of its capacity to eat things 1/15th its size.
That's terrible. I'm thankful you managed to survive.
Aye, it only cost me half my face. And for the record, the Stelgar limped home with worse. As the beast was lopping off bits of my handsomeness, I remember trying to fight back, swinging with arms too short to reach. I felt I had the energy for one last swipe at the beast's nose, and when I lashed out with a punch, my arm felt twice as massive, and my fingers sprouted talons. In a rush of power, I shifted into a mirror of my assailant. Apparently, he couldn't pick on someone his own size. By the battle's end, his severed arm was in my maw. The beast limped away in defeat.
Quite an impressive tale. I thought learning to spirit shift would win me some respect, maybe trap myself and Adrian last with the lust for little men. Alas, I might have been better off staying a novice. When I wandered back to my village, they saw my wounds and asked what happened. I showed them. The name they called my form was the Autumn Stelgar, and they were not impressed. The Rio of my circle believed the Autumn Stelgar to be a heinous abomination, said that if it eats you, your soul is invariably lost. As this was my first and most intuitive form, they deemed me a carrier of its evil. Even though I never so much as threatened my kin, I was ruled unfit and cast out. I don't know what message Galawain was trying to send. The only lesson I learned was that the secret god will punish you for seeking. That's a good one. You didn't choose your spirit shifting form? No, it chooses me, or so I imagine. I also assumed I would shift into a stoat. Seems more true to my nature. As the Obscure teaches, when the answer is inscrutable, one must be content to ponder the question. Were you at least recognized as a proper druid? No, but I know I passed the initiation rite 5 times more Paris than any of those kin betrayers that insisted I was a failure. Can you learn how to shift into something a little less terrifying? I already can and sometimes do, but the druids in my circle assign me great meaning to one's first form. I'll always be unclean to them. So, what, you're some sort of soul cannibal? Hiravias stares at you with a frown before covering his face with his hands. No, at least I think I'm not. I've never actually sat down and eaten an entire person to find out. I'm not that curious to find out. Oh, thank you for sharing your story.
Well, if you don't know me, you can't trust me. And if you can't trust me, odds are low you'll leap in front of a flying arrow to save my life. I've been meaning to visit the druids of Twin Elms to see if they know more about my spirit shift. If our journey takes us there, perhaps they can enlighten me with more information about the Autumn Stelgar. But for now, maybe we can talk about something less depressing?
What's the story behind the symbol of whale on your eye patch? Well, it's known as the eyeless face, so symbol seemed a good fit for my eye patch. He absentmindedly runs his finger along the strap of the patch band. Whaling iconography, that was the mannerism, rather popular in my home tribe, but it seems it's not as widely venerated here in the Direwood. I remember thinking that if I consecrated my eye to he who obfuscates and reveals, then maybe with enough devotion, Whale would make use of an old ruined thing. So, if you think you see me staring at rumps and cleavage, it's really just the will of Whale controlling my gaze. Honest. Where are you from originally?
My mother's crotch. You?
I mean, what land do you hail from?
I grew up in Erblonfoth, specifically in and around Thane Bog. My people, the Fisher Crane tribe, are migrant stewards of the land. I've walked the whole of Glonfoth many times.
God damn it, this is like a parallel opposite of what the talking with grieving mother was like. What's your relationship with Gallowayne? I was raised as a disciple of the secret god. He's the champion of the hunt, be it the simple struggle for sustenance or a scholarly pursuit of knowledge. In my older years, I found, cuts himself off, shakes his head, and starts again. Life has shown me I am more suited to the ways of Whale. The furious hunt for knowledge often outpaces the journey to real understanding. How'd you come to be trained as a druid? It wasn't entirely by choice, not at the start at the least. My ambition was to be a hunter, and merely arrived at a different trail. As a child, an Amfath, that's a word, came to visit, an honored guest and an occasion for a grand chase, but I was left out, instructed instead to be a cupbearer to the old wise one while the rest were on hunt. I'm sure you can guess what happens. Wise Amfath gives dumb child a shred of attention. We ended up talking until the hunters returned. He gave me, scours his pockets and folds of his tunic, this. He presents a rusted iron medallion fashioned in the likeness of a hound's head, a common icon among the frontiersmen, explorers, and other seekers faithful to Gallowayne. The Anamfath insisted I be trained, and none of my village would defy him. Now, well, I don't need a bow to hunt. I want to hear more about Gallowayne and Whale. Oh, not sure what more there is to say on the subject, unless you are itching for a religious debate. Yeah, good point. We should move on from that. Okay, I'm curious as to this part. Can we discuss our party members?
Curious about your compatriots? Whom in particular?
What do you think of a deer?
He's nasty, brutish, and tall. So 2/3 like me, I suppose. The circumference of his neck exceeds the circumference of my torso at its thickest point. They sure do breed them big and dumb in the deerwood, don't they? No, I'm being a brat. Truthfully, I think the guy's a lot more gentle than he pretends. He's certainly got a big heart for animals, at least, which is rather telling of who he is under that soldier exterior.
Gunny, what's your impression?
She actually steps lightly when we travel outdoors, which is more than I could say for the rest of you. They do things differently where she's from, but she knows her way around the woods almost as well as I do. Almost.
And Ankana?
Oh, I think I could fit 3 of me, plus a remainder of a 4th Hiravias inside that giant. Gods, am I glad he's friendly. And between you and me, he has a better singing voice than the prettiest lasses I know from my tribe. It's 1 part unsettling, 2 parts arousing, and it makes me wish I still had both ears.
And grieving mother?
Who? Oh, right. The peasant woman that's been traveling with us? I guess I haven't kept a close eye on her. Not sure what to say. She seems harmless enough, but she must be a glutton for trouble if she's traveling with us. She'd probably be safer on her own.
And he definitely has anything to say about Liliana.
We can speak another time.
You know. Find a druid who knows more about the Autumn Stelgar. Oh, Wait, he comes... Okay, just a thought. He comes from the east. I know.
Safe travels.
A lot of information from that. But like... Yeah, this was the Twin Elms. I can't get to Elms Reach yet. Alright. All I'm going to do is go back to the Black Meadows, then back to Cadnua. Pass the time. Hireling Payday. Go for the hirelings. Alright. Golf leads to Stronghold. Two days, 7 hours until. We've already dealt with the Hoozabadoos. It's alright. Ooh, I get over there. Ow. I probably have to get. It feels a little silly because I know that this is like some sort of a mountain range, but I feel like it could get long through there. But I think I have to wait until something happens with Forge. Hearing Falls. Did I ever go to this place? I feel like I'm still just putting off the main story, and that's partially because I am. Oh, Vicious War Criminal has arrived. Excuse you? Vicious War Criminal has arrived seeking employment. He was nearly set upon by brigands on the road, but your patrols intervened. And then he just leaves. A dude. I was out and about exploring. That'll give me a little bit more time. All flame blights. Lovely. Name is Durgans. Name is Durgans. Where didn't Durgans come from? Young Drake. And a regular Drake. You know? Considering the change in the difference in levels from the last time I fought a Drake, and I mean like a full-blooded Drake, should be relatively easy. Bonk. Okay. Drakes. I'm not gonna complain. Freaking dragon thing, man. What can I say? I love it. Arps. Or champions, be nice. I swear, I don't know what that woman is doing, but she is wrecking face every single time that she does it. Whew. Yeah, sure. Ah, this place is nasty. Hi. Freak. I do love seeing when the drakes get tripped, only because it's just a brief ha-ha moment of them doing that. What? Pardon me? Oh.
Show him how it's done!
Is that safe to walk on? That looks like freaking not safe to walk on shit. All I wanted to do was back here to get this blood moss.
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
Hi. I guess this is just some breeding grounds for dragons and fire spirits. Yeah, this is like a... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Not like a sulfur bath, I know what I'm trying to say. But I don't know what I'm trying to say at the same time.
If secrets whisper here, I should...
Good lord, this place really is just infested with drakes. Deer. Tripper Drake. Because it's funny. Oh, that bastard was going towards my back line. Actually, come to think of it, 1 second. What the I'm gonna say, what the hell was that formation? Mother, why are you back there? And replace you with you. Don't need to walk around in circles. Unless you're fighting drakes. Yeah, this place was just infested with them. Again, I can't complain because some of the more fun fights I think in most RPGs are dragons. A little less so when there might be a lot of Zarips or companions to dragons. Not saying, I'm just saying. Alright. Oh, dead yet.
Repels my touch.
Oh, there goes that fire spirit. That last one I didn't even recognize was dead until I had realized, oh hey. I forget, what is my rested bonus? I don't even know what it is. Oh, right. +2 survival. Oh, what's some? Oh, Tharp. Ah, priest Zarup.
My mind feels
Alright then. Times. Tunnel burrows into the depths as far as the eye can see. The crystal waters are perfectly transparent. Do not go swimming in these kind of waters. Telling you that right now. Damn. A little bit of slaughter up in here while I was here. Caves. Caves I can only assume are going to be...
Whew. This is not my ideal climate.
I don't think it's anyone's ideal climate. Fire elemental. Yeah, focus on the champion. Dude's gonna be a pain in the arse. And then the skirmisher.
Let's keep
I feel
quiet.
like I'm gonna run into a trap around here somewhere, but then again, I don't know. Do I know why I'm going into a sulfuric place filled with Zarups? Nope. Do I just know that they're trying to all kill me? Yep. And to be fair, so were their druggy companions, though. All's fair when I'm just trying to travel around the place. This feels like a big arena. Hail the silence. The dragon cocks its enormous head looking at you. It issues a stream of words directly into your mind. Glowing, burning, spark. You, human thing, you come to take my spark, yes? What? The dragon coils its body protectively around something. Spark is an ember, warm, glowing, beautiful. It turns its head to look at you out of one slit pupil. One day I will become a burning thing, bright and terrible like my spark. I promise I didn't come to take your spark? Liar! You come to steal it with your cold, dirty paws. Okay, I promise I literally just came into this chamber because more Zarips, possibly quests and whatnot. Was not expecting a large-ass goddamn Drake. Okay. I gotta take care of his minions, I think, first. Much as it pains me to ignore him for the time being, because they have been known to paralyze my party.
Show 'em how it's done.
And do a lot of damage. Oh, well, it's done. Oh, that hurts. Heal yourself, Paladin, and make him your sworn enemy. Deer, can you knock him out of the sky? He does have resistances to it, but yeah.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Give it a shot. Oh, he's already near. Yep. Dragon slaying.
Sure.
Also around here. Ah, burning stone. A bright orange light blazes from the center of the stone. It radiates intense heat, yet it doesn't burn your hands as you hold it. Quest item. I should hope it's a quest item.
Let's see what we've found.
Woo. Good catch.
I'll stay out of sight.
Ooh, another good catch. Oh. Hello. Tidefall. Hi. Superb. 12 accuracy, 45% damage. 20% of damage restored as endurance. 25% damage inflicted over time. A Rautai harbor master, tired of officiating disputes between the various sailors, merchants, and pirates that daily made use of his port. The rowdy visitors caused trouble with the locals and with each other, leaving the harbor master forever cleaning up their messes. It was large, even for an Ao Mao, but soft-spoken. So he commissioned a local smith to forge the kind of sword that would do the talking for him. He took to patrolling the docks with it, relying on his own towering presence and his formidable blade to silence most arguments. He issued a mandate that any visiting sailors at port that did not conduct their businesses peacefully and depart with the tides would find themselves subject to his own mercenary justice. Disagreements were settled quickly and quietly after that. Oh my gosh, by golly. And yes, I'm going to go post recording and freaking level up a deer as well, because freaking uneven leveling shit. Girdle of the Driving Wave. Grants knockdown once per encounter. That knocks the target prone. etched with the cresting waves, carries a powerful enchantment which allows the wearer to send out a burst of arcane force in a circle around themselves. The burst hits foes like a crashing wave, often take them off their feet. Actually, that might be more suited for someone else in the party. I'm not sure who's at the moment, though. Okay. I do so love when when there is out of left field dragon slaying to be done. Now, do I have to look? I'm probably gonna look at the hell that Heart of Fire thing was. Blazing Stone, simply because I rather not just have it sit in my inventory for God knows how long. Oh, this is where Sanagi was. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, save, and call an episode. When we return, we are going to go there. Probably have a deep, loving, caring conversation with Sagani. Sorry, I switched 2 letters around. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.